At 10 a.m. today, Lue Elizondo announced his new book titled Imminent, Inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs, will be published by William Morrow in August 2024. Let's waste no time and jump right into his tweet, followed by the blurb on Amazon. It is my honor and my duty to share this information with you now. My new book, Imminent, Inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs, will be published by William Morrow in August 2024. Imminent is my call to action. The stakes could not be higher. This is an accurate portrayal of events as they happened. This book underwent a 9-month U.S. government security review, and I had a senior member of ATIP review the manuscript to ensure everything is exact and authentic. This is more than my story, it is our story, and I wrote it for you, the public, so that there is no question as to what we are dealing with and what the future might bring. After reading it, I think it will be clear why this topic is so incredibly important. You can pre-order it now and sign up for emails to stay in the loop now. Let's move on to the Amazon blurb. The former head of the Pentagon program responsible for the investigation of UFOs, now known as Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, UAP, reveals long-hidden truths with profound implications for not only national security, but our understanding of the universe. Lue Elizondo is a former senior intelligence official and special agent who was recruited into a strange and highly sensitive U.S. government program to investigate UAP incursions into sensitive military installations in airspace. To accomplish his mission, Elizondo had to rely on decades of experience gained working some of America's most sensitive and classified programs. Even then, he was not prepared for what he would learn and the truth about the government's long, shadowy involvement in UAP investigations and the lengths officials would take to keep them a secret. The stakes could not be higher. Imminent is a first-hand revelatory account inside the Pentagon's most closely guarded secret and a call to action to confront humanity's greatest existential questions. Before I give you some of my analysis on Lue's new book, I will recite Lue Elizondo's first and only newsletter so far that was sent out on May 3rd, 2024. I believe it will give us insight on the angle of his upcoming book. The following is an exact read. Greetings, folks. Thank you again for signing up to my mailing list. I value my ability to directly communicate with you through this avenue, and I greatly appreciate your time and interest. Whether you are here because of UAP disclosure or something more, such as government accountability and transparency, I believe these topics involve every one of us. I firmly believe the current lack of UAP disclosure is indicative of a far more insidious issue involving the rights of our people to hold our government accountable for misdeeds, untruths, and malfeasance. While many governments, including the United States, provide protections for their people, the areas of transparency and disclosure are lagging. The United States Constitution preamble states, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Furthermore, in the words of Abraham Lincoln during his Gettysburg Address, state that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. As a military veteran of our great nation, I am keenly aware that this country was founded on the principle that we, the people, are the bedrock and foundation of this land. It was created this way to form a more perfect union. The founders believed in each citizen having a major role to play in this country, and that the government answered to the people because the government is representative of the people. I would like to take a moment to ask you the following questions. What happens when a few individuals in our government make decisions on all our behalf about what should or should not be disclosed to us? What we the people should believe or not believe? What happens when a few individuals take it upon themselves to control social, financial, or religious narratives? What happens when our system of checks and balances is unable to check itself because elected officials are afraid of our intelligence apparatus? What happens when those that speak out, whether it's against misconduct or apathy, are vilified and attacked for defending democracy and the rights and freedoms that come with it? When did we decide to give up our sovereignty in trade for institutional narratives? When did we decide to waive our rights as citizens and personal choice in favor of a nanny state? These are questions I wish to pursue to find answers and solutions for the benefit of our society. If humanity is not broken yet, I fear it is on the cusp. We must all explore and delve into the reasons why we have allowed ourselves to be in this situation. The UAP discussion is just one of the many serious and life-altering subjects that must be discussed. I'm working to do just that. I plan to use this platform to not only promote UAP disclosure, but explore these and many other questions that affect us together. No matter race, religion, culture, sex, politics, or social status. We are all one world. We are all one people, for the people, by the people. So before we briefly do a little analysis on Lue Elizondo's first book, and really this actually is part of the analysis, I'm not going to play the clip, but in September of 2021, Lue Elizondo was on the YouTube channel Disclosure Team. And back in September 2021, he provided some insights regarding the book that as of now is going to come out in 3 months. So these are the key things that he said when he was on the show in September of 2021. Purpose of the book will be very apparent when it comes out. People who know me will be like, ah, that clever guy. People that don't know me might have to end up eating some of their words. He says, the book serves a very specific purpose, and I think they, that is us, and the people that are affected or read the book, will be delighted when it comes out. He then says, and this is an exact quote, there's a very deliberate reason why I've chosen to do this. And I think it will be very, very clear once the book is out, and that's all I'll say. Now look, Lue Elizondo spent much of his life being a counter-intel officer, an intelligence gathering guy, spy, spook, strategist in service of the United States government. People with this background are very capable at being strategic. And we all know what Lue Elizondo's objective is. When he left the Pentagon in protest, he did it, as I understand and as I recollect, in service of the Pentagon and in service of the people. The Pentagon was persisting with a cover-up, and therefore the proper people getting read in on the UFO issue and having proper communication with the UFO issue and the people, the governmental apparatus taking it sufficiently seriously wasn't being accomplished because of the overclassification and illegalities associated with the way that the Pentagon has been handling the UFO issue. So him leaving the Pentagon was actually because he wants the Pentagon to work and to function in a very optimal way, as opposed to the way it has been functioning. And further, he feels like as a government official, he made an oath to the people, to serve the people. He's very fond of saying the government is there to serve the people, not the other way around. So this book is from my perspective and my understanding, this book is a part of the equation of what he's been trying to do since he left the DOD in protest. I don't know the exact maneuvering this book is going to accomplish, but from what Elizondo said in that interview with Disclosure Team, I think the host is named Vinny Adams, it appears to me that this book's purpose is going to be very constructive. And in one of the blurbs, he said, I think he said this book is a call to action. He said the stakes could not be higher. So this book seems to be beyond just him telling his story, but it seems to me, and this is just my perception based upon what I've seen that's in the open, is that it is part of a broader strategy to help facilitate and pressure the government to stop the UFO cover-up. Let's cover some tweets people have made on UFO Twitter, their response to the news that Lue Elizondo's book is coming out in 3 months. And perhaps some of these people know a lot more about what the book constitutes than I do. Bryce Zabel wrote, "In my view, this is going to be a pivotal moment in the debate and move the issue closer to action than ever before." That's quite interesting perspective. I wonder if he knows something. Kelly Chase writes, "The book we've all been waiting for. Buckle up. Things are about to get very interesting." Engaging the Phenomenon wrote, "I have no doubt this will be a historic volume and landmark regarding UAP transparency." Christopher Sharp wrote, "Lue's book will represent a hugely important milestone for the UAP topic. What's concluded will prove to be very powerful from my understanding. Congratulations, Lue." UAP News wrote, "There is a documentary that is expected at the same time as the book release. Looking forward to more details regarding this book." And then he goes on to write, referencing one of Lue's tweets, "I also expect more disclosure efforts this year. As Lue stated back in October, please know that ongoing efforts are underway that will reveal themselves by early to mid-2024. At the risk of haters trying to sabotage our efforts, I can't be precise at this time. But if you have learned anything over the last 5 years, I never make empty promises. Trust me, this will be worth it." So with that, I think we'll wrap things up. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really look forward to reading Lue Elizondo's book, and I hope to have him on my show to discuss it when that time comes. I think his book is going to be very impactful, but I really don't know what it constitutes, but we'll find out soon enough. If you'd like to support this channel, you can check out my merch shop where I sell t-shirts. You could become a Patreon. You could give me a one-time donation. You could become a YouTube member. Or you could just slap a like on this bad boy, and I'll appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Special thanks to all patrons, YouTube members, those that have bought merch, those that have given me a one-time donation. I couldn't do without you. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.